People have. Y'all don't know what people have. My ex might be the least income making person that I've ever been with. Ever. Everybody included.
Who she was dealing with since 2022, say in his own voice, I got videos and pictures of us. That's gonna go whenever I say so. I don't care if she go back to him.
Trying to get back. Y'all, would y'all like to see my messages from yesterday? Here's my phone right here. Would y'all like to see my messages from yesterday? Let's go to my messages. Let's go. Let's flip this real quick. This is my messages. Look what he saved as. Bozo. Let's scroll down. Let's go to yesterday. This is yesterday. Let's go up. Look at him being my friend. Sending me pictures of the baby. My daughter's asleep. This is Tuesday. My daughter's asleep at 11:18.
This isn't just gossip, it's a full-blown shockwave. Papoose just shook the entire internet with his latest reveal. According to him, Remy Ma, his wife of more than 10 years, didn't just have a fling. He claims she's been secretly involved in a relationship with another woman. And not just that, Pap says she's been leading a double life. Right under his nose, he alleges Remy has been turning him away in their own bedroom, keeping their daughter distant, and secretly spending time with her new partner in the very next room. Yes, next door. This isn't just betrayal, it's on another level. And Papoose is done staying silent. Now, we've all sensed something was off ever since that viral moment involving Easy the Block Captain. People have been watching closely ever since, but no one, and I mean no one, expected Papoose to go public like this. He's not just angry, he's clearly hurt. He came forward with strong accusations, calling Remy a manipulator and labeling her a narcissist who disrespects men and treats relationships like a game. He even claims she pawned off her jewelry to chase clout, starting drama just to push up. Divorce narrative she never really wanted, while allegedly pleading with him privately to reconcile. Heavy stuff, but it doesn't end there. This isn't a one-sided story. Remy didn't stay quiet. She clapped back hard, and her response left people questioning Papoose's version of events. Her reaction had many saying, hold on, maybe there's more to this than we thought. To understand how things got here, we've got to rewind. It all escalated when Papoose took to Instagram. No effects, no music, just him, raw and emotional. He looked drained, his voice full of pain. You could feel how deeply he felt betrayed. He shared how he stayed faithful during the 6 years Remy was incarcerated, only to end up in this situation. And just when you think it couldn't get more intense, he dropped another bombshell. The alleged affair wasn't with another rapper or someone from the industry. According to him, it was with a woman. That's when the internet truly went into meltdown.
We go back to sleep in the room with homegirl this particular night. I said, something is fishy here. I said, I ain't no rocket scientist, but this ain't add up. You feel me? With this individual in our house while my daughter was on the bed with them. Ended up catching it. Now, this individual is a female.
Papoose says he didn't hear about it from the streets, he saw it for himself. According to him, he walked directly into the situation with his own eyes. Pap claims he caught Remy red-handed, and the way he describes it, the moment felt like something straight out of a reality show gone wrong. He says he entered their home and found their daughter alone in a bedroom, while Remy and another woman were in a separate room, getting unusually close, as Pap tells it, the second he walked. And the woman quickly left as if she instantly knew she had crossed a line. No words were exchanged, no explanation given, she simply disappeared. To be clear, Pap says his issue wasn't about Remy being interested in women. He insists that it was about the dishonesty, the secrecy, and the complete lack of respect. He's especially upset by how she's been acting like she's innocent. In all this, it's worth noting this is the same Remy Ma who publicly called others out for being unfaithful, even criticizing people on Love and Hip Hop for doing exactly what she's now being accused of. Pap says the most painful part is seeing her online, playing the victim, posting as if she's the one who was wronged, while allegedly being the one causing the harm behind closed doors. But Remy didn't take those accusations lying down. She responded quickly and fiercely. As soon as Pap went public, Remy jumped on Instagram Live and she didn't hold back. She went directly after Papoose with a string of harsh insults that left the internet buzzing. She called him a liar, said he was broke and visiting pawn shops, and even referred to him as an emotional girl, her words, not ours, and she wasn't done. Remy pulled out her phone and started reading texts showing that Papoose's name was saved in her phone as Bo, short for Bozo. She claimed the only reason he filed for divorce was because he needed something to post that day, implying he was using it for attention. Then she dropped what many saw as the most serious move. She read out texts where Pap was still sending her sweet videos of their daughter, trying to maintain a family image in private while attacking her publicly. That left people wondering, was he truly heartbroken or playing both sides? But the most shocking moment came when Remy mentioned Papoose's son. She threatened to bring him on Instagram Live to expose more personal information about Pap. That's how deeply this conflict has spiraled. It's not just about a breakup anymore. It's a family unraveling in front of the world. Then came the line that really hit hard. Remy said, "That woman you knew, she's gone." That statement said it all. She made it clear she's done pretending. She's no longer trying to hold up the image of a loyal wife or someone standing by her man. Whatever she was before, she says that version of herself is no longer here. So when did all of this begin? According to Papoose, it started in early 2022. That's when he claims things shifted, when Remy allegedly began spending more time with Easy the Black Captain. And remember that Chrome 23 event where you could feel the tension just watching the video? That wasn't just part of the show. According to Pap, that tension was very real.
I mean, all that alphabetical Florida shit, but what happens when she stopped at E? I'm
Despite all the tension, Papoose didn't immediately walk away. According to him, he kept everything to himself, not for Remy, but out of respect for their daughter. He said, "I never open my mouth because that's not my style, but don't play with my daughter." That one sentence carried a mix of hurt, frustration, and a clear warning.
I never opened my mouth, never said nothing because that's not my style. And also, I would never want to disrespect her.
But now, he says all bets are off. Papoose claims Remy crossed the line when she began using their daughter in the middle of their personal issues. He alleges she's been denying him access to their child while also making misleading statements. On Instagram, specifically, she's been telling her followers that she's completed everything on her end of the divorce and that he's the one causing delays, even offering to pay for the whole thing if he just finished the process.
She did not allow me to see my daughter since this first transpired at the end of last year.
Papoose wasn't about to stay quiet after that. He clapped back saying, "I stayed quiet for my daughter's peace, not because I was scared." He accuses Remy of chasing attention online while he tried to handle things privately for the sake of their family. And that's when things took an even more serious turn. During his Instagram Live, Pap made a major claim. He believes Remy doesn't even have interest in men anymore. According to him, this situation isn't just about infidelity. It's about something deeper she's allegedly kept hidden for years. He said, "She don't even want me around her, like I'm the enemy." The emotion in his voice was clear. Then he dropped another reveal. This may not have been the first time. He stated, "I caught her cheating multiple times since she got out." That wasn't just a passing remark. He laid out a timeline of repeated betrayal. And he says it wasn't just other men. He described a shift in her whole demeanor, growing distant, cold, and increasingly hostile, not just toward him, but toward men in general. That's led some to wonder, has Remy Ma been keeping a part of her identity private all along? The signs Papoose described, secrecy, detachment, hidden behavior, have people thinking she may have been living a double life. Still, Pap insists the problem isn't her sexuality. He says the issue is the dishonesty, the years of false appearances, emotional manipulation, and mixed signals. But just when it seemed like things couldn't get more intense, Papoose dropped one more revelation that sent shockwaves through the industry. In the middle of his live session, without hesitation, he said, "I wrote 90% of the rhymes that ever came out of Remy Ma's mouth." That statement stunned the hip-hop world. We're talking about an artist known for her lyrical strength, someone who's been celebrated as one of the most respected female lyricists in the game. And now, Papoose is saying most of those verses weren't even hers.
I have written 90% of the rhymes that came out of her mouth.
Can you believe it? The same Remy Ma, often praised as one of hip-hop's top female lyricists, the woman who famously went head-to-head with Nicki Minaj and came out strong, who treated her track Sheether like it was the ultimate diss record, is now being challenged by Papoose. He claims he was actually the real voice behind most of those bars. According to him, he wrote 90% of her lyrics but never asked for any credit, money, royalties, or deals. He said, "That's my wife. I just wanted her to win." But now, with Remy dragging his name through the mud, he's done staying silent. He's ready to reveal the full truth, and this isn't just personal drama, it's a legacy at stake. Remy didn't hold back either. She fired back with her own evidence. Out of nowhere, she posted what looked like a pawn shop receipt, claiming Papoose had pawned her Cartier bracelet and never returned it. She says she gave him until his birthday to pick it up, but it never showed up again. That's not just messy, it's next level disrespect, pawing off your ex's jewelry and acting like nothing happened, all while the divorce papers are still pending. Just when you thought things couldn't get more intense, Remy dropped a serious warning to Papoose. She said, "I'm going to do everything you think I won't do. I will." No one knows exactly what she means, but the way she said it signals something major is coming, whether it's more secrets, legal battles, or new evidence. One thing is clear, she's not backing down, and now this feud has dragged someone else into the spotlight, someone completely unexpected. Clarissa Shields, the boxing champion herself, is now part of the story. Rumors are swirling that she's Papoose's new partner, and she hasn't been shy about it. Clarissa has openly supported Pap, standing firmly by his side in public. It gets even more surprising. Clarissa went on The Breakfast Club and spoke her mind. She said Papoose deserved better and hinted strongly that Remy Ma was never truly loyal to him from the start. That was a bold statement, adding another layer to this already complicated situation. Remy didn't take that lightly. She fired back, sharply saying, "You want to be involved? Fine, I'll drag you up too." Now, this isn't just a personal breakup, it's turning into a full celebrity showdown. What started behind closed doors quickly exploded on Instagram, then spilled over into IG Lives, and now it's reaching public airwaves and potentially legal battles. Remember, Papoose came prepared with proof, not just words. At the same time, Remy responded with pawn shop receipts and screenshots, pulling Papoose through the mud like she'd been ready for this moment. And all this drama is coming from a couple fans once called Black Love Goals. Now, it looks more like a reality show. Plot, with people firmly divided, Team Remy or Team Pat. One statement that has everyone talking is this: she hates men. That's what Papoose said openly, and he wasn't just referring to their relationship. He meant her overall spirit, energy, and emotional attitude. He claims Remy's heart has turned cold and that she now sees men as disposable, untrustworthy, and insignificant. The internet is digging deeper. Fans are revisiting old interviews and clips where Remy shaded male rappers, spoke critically about men in the industry, and even challenged masculine energy openly. Some suggest she's been dropping subtle hints for a while, signaling a change, not only in her love life, but in how she views men generally. And about that woman Papoose claims to have caught her with, rumors say she hasn't just appeared recently. Sources suggest she's been in Remy's circle quietly for years, possibly even working with her professionally behind the scenes. If true, this wasn't a one-time mistake, but a hidden chapter of a long-standing secret. So now the big question is, who's telling the truth? Papoose may be emotional, but he's been consistent from the beginning, sharing facts, filing paperwork, and saying all he wanted was peace for their daughter. Remy, on the other hand, has been chaotic, dropping screenshots, issuing threats, and acting like she's ready to reveal even more with nothing left to lose. Those messages from Papoose really hit hard and felt genuine, like he was opening up his heart for the world to witness. Papoose and Remy Ma were never meant to end this way. They weren't just another flashy celebrity couple seeking fame, they were seen as the standard for loyalty, the true meaning of standing by each other. People admired them. He stayed faithful while she served 6 years in prison. Not once was his name connected to any trouble. He stayed strong, waited for her, and welcomed her back like a queen. Together, they made music, built their brand as a team, and starred in reality shows showcasing their strong bond, or at least that's what it seemed. Now everything is unraveling into chaos with pawn shop receipts, deleted photos, messy
Never opened my
Instagram
mouth.
lives,
Never said
ghostwriting
nothing 'cause that's not my
accusations,
style.
and rumors
And
that
also,
Remy stepped
I
out
would
with
never
not just
wanna
anyone, but a woman
disrespect
close to
her.
home. This isn't just a breakup, it's a complete breakdown of what was once one of hip-hop's most respected relationships. The real shock is that Papoose seems to have finally woken up. You can hear it in his voice, he's no longer broken. He's done. Meanwhile, Remy appears to be in a different place entirely. One line she dropped might be the most honest, "Rah." Moment in this whole situation like she truly meant it that the old Remy may be gone for good, but we're far from the end of this story. Let one of these puzzle pieces fall into place, and this drama could blow up even more. If that mysterious woman steps forward and confirms what's been whispered, if Clarissa Shields brings out more proof, or if Papoose releases some of those verses he claims to have written for Remy, it could shake the whole industry. We're talking about a legacy-level fallout and a real-time rebranding, and if Papoose is right that Remy doesn't even like men anymore, then this situation isn't just about divorce, it's about a complete shift in identity, direction, and who Remy Ma really is today. If that's true, it goes beyond heartbreak, it's transformation. One thing's certain, this won't end quietly. This saga will leave a lasting mark not only on them, but on the entire image of Black love and hip-hop. What was once inspiring is now being dissected post by post, clip by clip, with everyone watching closely, waiting for the next move.so. I have to ask, what do you think is really happening? Is Papoose being honest, or is Remy done playing roles for the public? Has she outgrown the marriage, or was it never what we believed from the start? Share your thoughts in the comments and let's break this down together. Hit that like button if you're tuned in with Star Hush, and don't forget to subscribe because we've got more untold stories, shocking twists, and deep dives coming your way. Trust me, my stars and hushers, you won't want to miss what's next. See you in the next one.